Hello and welcome. I'm Charles Aite. The government aims to formulate a new policy to improve revenue mobilization from online gaming in 2021. Now, the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry for Interior are talking with stakeholders to formulate a comprehensive policy to improve revenue mobilization from online gaming. But what impact could this have on an already booming online betting market? My colleague Stella J. John visited some betting centers and now reports.
I'm at a sports betting center and I'm here to find out if people will still go on to bet the way they do now if they knew that their wins or their gains will be taxed. Follow me. Kweku Frempong, good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon, sister.
So I've seen that you are trying to add some things up. You are deleting some things as we can see on the screen. Why do you bet, or why do you come here to stake bets, and even how often do you do it?
Okay. For the betting, not other often. Sometimes maybe at least 5 times in a month, or 4 times in a month, or sometimes if probably 3 times in a week.
Okay, so how profitable is it?
Oh, profitable. It's profitable in many ways. Some are not profitable in many ways. Something like yesterday, I just came here with 20 CDs, and I went home with 5,200. Yeah, yesterday, an example.
If there's a tax on the money that you win, maybe a 5% tax on your 5,000 Ghana that you won yesterday, will it in any way deter you from coming to bet, or will it reduce? Today, I heard you are doing 120 Ghana. So if you know that when you do your 120, you may get like 6,000, 7,000, and government is taking like 70 cedis out of it. Will you still go ahead and do it?
No. That should be done by the, if I should say, Ghana Revenue Authority at their places. It shouldn't be hesitated here. No. Yeah, if such is being introduced here, then I think the betting company will collapse. Yes, it's a fact. Because I can't come and win here with a charge of, how should I say, tax. As yes. No. This is win or lose. I will take it different from enterprise. Like you said to your own business, this is a win or gain or loss center. And to be frank, you're coming here and the process of betting and others, the probability for you to lose is, if I should say, 85%. The probability for you to win is most of the time when we enter, we are being captured. That's the fact. So you can't introduce tax into betting system. No, I don't think it can. That's for me. I don't think. No.
So when the taxes are introduced, you stop betting?
Oh yeah, it will help us. I don't think it's totally. Now I can't imagine. You bleed you, and I fast when you bleed. You put the tax up, no line.
So are you saying that finally, do you think that the betting is a good thing? Like, is it a profitable? Like you said, it's a profitable venture because you invest more and get a lot. So now if taxes are introduced, okay, if the taxes are introduced, they are saying that it will help you to reduce it. It means that in a way you are trying to see that it's actually not good and you are doing it.
Oh, if taxes is introduced, like the fact is once. Personally, it will be out. It will be out of. So there are like people to be coming in and betting this and that. No, I don't think it will. For me, no. For others, no. For most of us, no. So I think the simplicity of everything is no. Yeah, it won't be introduced. It won't be to our benefit. Yeah.
So according to Kweku Frempong, if taxes are introduced on betting, the betting companies will collapse. For Joy Business, Stella J. John.
And that was still interacting with a sports bettor that you could hear from his voice. You could hear from his voice the kind of opposition he has to the incoming, move by government to tax sport betting. My colleague from the sports desk, Oreko Ampofo, joins us here in studios to help us understand the perspective he's getting so far from the industry. Oreko, we're grateful that he joined us. Interesting comment on television there. But from your perspective, you've been engaging most of these sport betting companies, and of course, they are the life to most of these foreign matches. How are they responding to this move?
It's a difficult one, especially because you have to first of all, regard the barrier of entry into Ghana when you want to, start your own betting company or set up here. Now, just a bit of background. To be able to obtain a gaming license from, Ghana's commission, you need to pay about $50,000 to be able to get the right license to set up a betting company in Ghana. Now, it doesn't end there. Each year, you pay an operational fee of around $40,000. And so we have a situation where the country is already making good money from these betting companies. You look around and per my last count, we have over 20 betting companies around. So if all these guys are paying, the supposed $40,000 operational fee every year, then that means that they are giving, quite a hefty amount to the government. So from their stance, they might be a bit reluctant to be taxed once again after giving such a huge money to the Gaming Commission of Ghana. But then you do also understand government's point of view, from the March review of the budget, saying that due to some loose laws, there are about 300 million Ghana cedis that the government could gain from that as well. So it's not a bad idea, but there's a possibility that if these taxes come, we might see some of these companies not really sustain themselves in the long run.
But of course, they all fall within the brackets of sin taxes, betting, smoking cigarettes, and, some other activities that really do not inure to GDP extraction in the country. So where lies the future of sport betting from your perspective as a journalist? Should there be taxes on this particular market?
Well, it just takes me to Kenya, where everything was fine in terms of the betting industry was blossoming like how it is in Ghana now. And then the Kenyan government decided to introduce some harsh tax laws. And we saw some reputable tax companies leaving, after those laws. And so there was a bit of a dip after the laws were introduced. And I do expect something similar, because if you look at the growth rate of betting in Kenya, comparing that to Ghana, it was way higher in Kenya than what we are seeing in Ghana now. So it means that we're not even reached our peak level yet. And if you look at these companies and the amount of money that they are using for marketing, sponsoring teams and all that, they are sort of playing a role in the football ecosystem. So you bet, they get the money, they sponsor teams, and everyone sustains themselves. So
it's a whole value chain. If we introduce these sin taxes, it could disrupt the value chain.
It could disrupt everything, and it would be difficult. I understand where government is coming from, but you don't have to be too hostile to these betting companies. Otherwise,
but they want to generate revenue. They're saying this falls under sin taxes. So where do we strike the balance? And of course, once again, what kind of concerns are they giving you on the best ways by which we could strike the balance in this argument? I
think the protagonist in this whole situation, that's the betting companies, should be safe from tax, because they already have obligations to pay, $40,000 each year to the Gaming Commission.
Okay.
The people really who should be taxed are the winners. So let's say person A places a bet and makes his winnings. The same way when you purchase something, you get a slight percentage of it and it goes to government. I think whenever you win, some amount of money, maybe just a little percentage could go in terms of what you do gain. Just a little percentage could go to government. So whether it's some 2% or some 3% or 5%, and that would be quote unquote, a bit more friendly than, taxing these companies again. And so, yeah, I think they should rather focus on the individuals who place their bets. And maybe if they win something small, they can just chip off a little.
Do you bet?
No.
Anyway, we're grateful that you could join us with your analysis on this. He is a sports journalist here at the Multimedia Group, helping us understand his assessment on the recent move by government to really place some taxes on sports betting, not just sports betting, but other activities that really do not inure to Ghana's, GDP extraction.